Last week I made a big loaf of cinnamon and pecan sourdough. We had some leftovers, so I brought it with us camping. I'm taking it out and I'm going to slice it up and I'm going to make a French toast bake out of this. I hope to never let any of my sourdough go to waste. So here I'm going to be slicing it up and adding it to a pan that we're going to cook outside. So I'm spraying the pan with some spray avocado oil just so that we can not have all of that stick to the pan. It's easier on cleanup. And I'm slicing the leftover sourdough. You can see the swirl of cinnamon and brown sugar in there. And there's also pecans sprinkled throughout. I typically make this recipe in a 9x13 at home, but my little oven here doesn't hold a pan that size. So I'm just using this brownie pan and I'm making all of these pieces just fit in there as best as I can. I'm really just trying to fill up the pan with a couple of layers of bread. I know that when I add the egg and milk mixture, this is going to soak overnight and it's going to kind of swell up in the pan and it will cook more evenly if I have my slices in there as even as possible. Now here I'm adding a couple of eggs. I end up adding a third egg. With this recipe, I pretty much just eyeball everything. So I'm adding a couple of pinches of salt to it. Now I travel with my vanilla in a recycled essential oil bottle. And I'm adding about a teaspoon of vanilla and then about a cup and a half of half and half. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. I'm going to whisk it all together and I'm going to pour it all over the bread mixture. There you'll see me adding that third egg. And when I pour it over the bread mixture, I'm just slowly pouring it over there. This is going to sit in the refrigerator overnight. The longer you can let it sit, the better, just so the bread absorbs all of that egg and milk mixture. So I like to just sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on top just for kind of a crust. There's plenty of sugar in this bread already, and then a little bit of maple syrup. So now I'm just going to cover it with foil and it's going to go into the refrigerator until tomorrow. So this morning, I got this out of the refrigerator. I grabbed a pack of bacon. This is the Never Any bacon from Aldi. It doesn't have any of the gross ingredients in it, like nitrates and antibiotics and all the junk. And I'm cooking that on the Blackstone. I've heated up my Ninja Woodfire Oven to 350 and I set the timer for 20 minutes. And I put that French toast bacon there and look at that. It was so yummy. We enjoyed this so much. It was so easy.